You throw a weighted backpack on, lace up your shoes, and go for a walk. That's the entire premise of rucking, and it's exactly why it spread from military training grounds to regular gyms and neighborhood sidewalks. No barbell, no machines, no complicated programming, just walking with added resistance. But does that simple twist actually make a meaningful difference for weight loss and fitness? Or is it just a trendy way to make walking harder? Today we're breaking down what rucking actually is, how it compares to walking and running for burning calories, and exactly how to start. Let's start with what rucking actually is. It means walking while carrying additional weight, usually in a backpack or weighted vest, over varied distances in terrain. The name comes from rucksack, the military term for a loaded backpack, and the practice has roots in military fitness training, where soldiers carry heavy packs over long distances as both conditioning and functional preparation. Outside the military, rucking has become a popular civilian fitness activity precisely because it requires so little. You don't need a gym membership or any technical skill, just a sturdy pack and some added weight. Here's how rucking burns more calories than walking. The core appeal comes down to simple physics. Carrying additional weight increases the total work your body has to perform, which increases calorie burn compared to walking the same distance unloaded. Adding roughly 20 pounds to your back can increase calorie burn by an estimated 50 to 70% compared to regular walking at the same pace. A person walking at a normal pace might burn around 280 calories per hour, while that same person rucking with a loaded pack could burn closer to 400 or 450 calories in that same hour. That's a meaningful difference, without the joint impact that comes with running to achieve a similar burn. Weight loss is the headline benefit, but rucking delivers more. It's a genuine full-body activity. Your legs and glutes drive the movement, your core and back stabilize the load, and your shoulders engage to keep the pack in place. Cardiovascular benefits are comparable to other moderate cardio, since a loaded ruck elevates heart rate meaningfully above regular walking. Because it's weight-bearing exercise, rucking also provides a bone density stimulus that regular walking doesn't offer to the same degree. Let's talk about how to actually start. Begin with a weight you can comfortably carry with good posture, generally 10 to 20 pounds, or roughly 10% of your body weight for most beginners. A weighted vest or a sturdy backpack with dense, evenly distributed items works fine. Avoid a normal school-style backpack with loose, shifting weight. For your first sessions, aim for 20 to 30 minutes at a comfortable pace on flat terrain. Focus on an upright posture and a natural walking gait rather than leaning forward to compensate for the load, which is a common mistake that increases lower back strain. You don't need much gear to start, but a few basics help. A sturdy backpack or weighted vest with padded, adjustable straps is the main requirement. Dedicated rucking plates, flat and shaped to sit close to your back, distribute weight more evenly than loose household items. Footwear matters more for rucking than regular walking, since the added load increases stress on your joints, so supportive shoes with good cushioning are usually the better choice. Progress gradually rather than jumping to heavy loads. A common approach is adding about 5 pounds every 1 to 2 weeks, working toward 20 to 30 pounds for most recreational ruckers. Distance can progress alongside weight, starting around to 2-3 miles and building from there. Vary your terrain. Once you have a comfortable baseline, hills and uneven trails increase intensity significantly without needing to add pack weight. Unlike lifting, where progress shows up as heavier weights on the bar, rucking progress can be less obvious day to day, which makes tracking worth doing deliberately. The simplest method is logging pack weight, distance, and time for each session, then watching how your pace at a given weight improves over several weeks. A GPS running watch or phone app works fine for tracking distance and pace, and most people don't need anything more sophisticated than that. A lower heart rate at the same pack weight and pace over time is a solid sign your conditioning is improving. Now, rucking versus running for weight loss. Running burns more calories per minute at a comparable effort, so if pure calorie burn per minute is your only metric, running wins. But rucking's lower impact means most people can do it more frequently and for more total weekly volume without the joint stress and injury risk that limits how much running many people can sustainably handle. There's also an adherence factor. Rucking sits at a sustainable intensity that many people find easier to stick with consistently, and consistency is what actually drives weight loss results over time. Let's cover the most common mistakes. Loading too much weight too soon, which is the fastest way to develop back or shoulder strain. Using an unsuitable pack where weight shifts around with every step. Leaning forward from the hips instead of keeping an upright posture, which strains the lower back. And treating every single ruck as a maximum effort session instead of mixing in easier recovery-paced walks. If you're combining rucking with strength training, placing rucking sessions on non-lifting days, or after upper body work rather than immediately before a lower body session helps avoid excessive cumulative fatigue on your legs and lower back. A simple weekly structure looks like this: 2 moderate sessions per week at 20 to 30 minutes, 1 longer session on the weekend at 45 to 60 minutes, and 2 to 3 rest or light activity days. Gradually increase either the pack weight, the duration, or the terrain difficulty, generally only one variable at a time. A few groups should be more careful with rucking. Anyone with existing back, hip, or knee issues should start with a lighter load than the general recommendation. Complete beginners to exercise generally do better starting with unloaded walking first, and anyone recovering from a recent injury should start light and progress slowly. Rucking fits especially well for people who find running hard on their joints, people short on time who want a full body session without a gym, and anyone looking to add structure to walks they're already doing. It's less ideal if you're chasing maximum calorie burn per minute above everything else, or if you're already deep into a heavy strength block where recovery is at a premium. Here's the bottom line. Rucking is a genuinely effective, low-barrier way to increase calorie burn compared to regular walking, while staying low impact enough for most people to sustain consistently over time. It won't outburn running minute for minute, but its sustainability, full body engagement, and low injury risk make it a legitimate tool for weight loss and general fitness, not just a trendy variation on walking. If this helped you understand rucking, the full article has the complete breakdown with exact numbers, linked right below this video. Subscribe if you want more videos like this every week. No fluff, just what actually works.